What's up, people? How are you guys doing? I am Isaac. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the podcast. Lead the Vibe, number 4. This is Celestine, and together we are Illuminati, and today we just want to chop it up with you guys and, share a bit about what's been going on, right? That's kind of...
Right, okay, so I think my mic is down. Okay, let me see. Let's just get it up. Okay, so we want to come on live and talk a bit about our new song. It's been a very interesting process to create a song by ourselves, because it's we even feel like we like it even more than doing vocals, which is incredible.
Yes, actually, that's true. That's true. Very addictive, no?
Yeah.
Right?
Super, because you just get so deep into all these sounds that are coming out and that want to be born,
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, and we have definitely noticed that that connecting to our bass drive to create music is basically this dancey, hip-hop, urban. I think we are quite specific with what kind of...
What moves us, no?
What
The kind of
moves
thing
us,
that
literally.
I mean, we taste-wise, we like pretty much anything.
We like
actually.
everything.
We like everything. But then when it comes to putting our name on something, we're kind of very, very specific about it, right? At least sound-wise, we kind of have something that we like. Okay, now this is what we.
Yeah,
this is
I
us,
mean, putting our name on it, I would say we are more experimental. Then, I mean, we are very particular, like what you said, but the main thing I'm talking about is dance. It's we started from back in Hendrix, back in Singapore, where
Shout out
where
to
hip hop was underground at that time, and
SG plus 65. Big shout out to all of you guys if you're watching. It's 10 a.m. in Singapore right now, so yeah. Back in those days, that's a big part of our influence for sure.
That was where we met. That's where we started our whole music journey. Because for us, clubbing was a thing. It was not you just go and just.
It was a serious sport.
It was serious.
Serious sport, right? Everything from looking fly, right? I mean, how would you describe it? I don't want to describe it too much because kind of, I don't know. Well, how would you describe it?
I would describe how you told me that it should be you stand out of the club and then not it should be, but that's how we do it. It's we stand out of the club and then we are flossing. That's why we call it. We just stand there and grab the vibes for a while.
Yeah, the clubbing wasn't just about the club or the dance segment. It was everything, right? It was heading down, meeting your friends in Far East before.
So we're talking about Singapore stuff, right?
Yeah.
So Far East was this plaza. It's called Far East Plaza, and it's this place where I think generations just grew up there. So okay, I want to go back. I want to talk about this dance sound that we connect with.
Yes.
Because over here, I have noticed, because I mean, we said, we like everything. Honestly, I do enjoy watching salsa and all the Latin vibes. Even back when we were loving all the hip hop songs, we really enjoyed the Latin songs. So obviously salsa and all that was in us. And
a lot of the hip hop tracks that were influenced with that kind of Latin kind of vibes,
like Santana, Maria Maria,
all that kind of stuff, yeah.
And but when before this period, right now, when there's all these pop-up clubs with hip hop, dancehall and all that, currently there is this going on in Mexico. Before, it was just bachata and salsa and all that, and we could join in and do it, but it was after a while, we want to connect more with this dancey sound that we this different kind of cool, and I would say that in our creative process right now, this whole thing is just connecting that, what makes us just want to bust a move or something. Yeah, and
Yes, and actually, this creative process, this is our so-called. I mean, we like to call it our production debut, but we know we've done a lot of tracks with different people. You know, magical tracks. You know, amazing people that we work with and learn a lot from. You know, and when we were doing that kind of, or at least that part of the process for us was a lot about like kind of just learning and also kind of exploring other things. You know, like we knew like hip hop is like something that's just a part of us, so we didn't want to, you know, in some instances we didn't even want to explore it so much. You know, we in fact went the opposite direction sometimes, working with other.
yeah, like we were very experimental, not just the producers that we work with were experimental themselves, but we were as well. Like when they put like this element in, we will be like, okay, what would be so unexpected to go with that, but at the same time it will be like it blows your mind because it
Yeah.
matches. So like we were always like playing with all those things, you know.
Finding something magical, no? Right? Like
Yeah.
like something that's not so common, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, and then okay, so then in this process of creating our own song, because this one is just purely Isaac and I with our own empirical learning, like through YouTube, asking questions to our producer friend Miko,
Yes.
who
Big
composed our
shout
last
out to
album.
Miko. Acclimatize, the album we did together with him. You guys should go check that one out. Also, it's a real magical album, a real
Yeah.
transformative one for us also, and
Yeah, like all the lessons of Acclimatize,
Yeah.
I feel so much like it's so in me already. Like I'm already, you know, it's like
Yeah.
what the word is supposed to mean. Yeah, so I was saying that, like, besides like getting to the point, like we were connecting the hip hop, the urban, the like dance hall. I love dancing the dance hall, and like right now Afrobeats, like I think all these like pops, you know, from it, and
all the other kind of vibes, right? Pops and all that, cha, 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 all that kind of all that kind of stuff that just makes you move, you know. And I guess what
I'm
we
trying to get to that.
yeah,
Like
is that
right
we
now,
dance
that
is a
we
big
also,
part of our.
We also adding in like our full sound within, which is like we listen to a lot of sitar and tabla, and it's like it's very much in our soul. Like so, like we are adding all these elements into our music, and it's
Yeah, that reminds me also of a track that we are gonna release soon. It's actually a cover of Never Too Much, and yeah, it has all those elements.
Vendras.
It has all those elements, you know, of like hip hop with a bit of the Indian kind of sound, some classical kind of vibes or tones, you know, using those tones with the hip hop, and yeah, you know, and it'd be really great for you guys to check that out too. Yeah.
Yeah, so so basically we just wanted to share with you like how like our process was in terms of creation. We were connecting to all the sounds that we're just indulging in actually what we think our entire musical universe is within, you know, and just enjoying ourselves with it, and
having fun, right? Just really having fun and making music for you guys and for us too, you know.
yeah,
It's like
you have to understand, this is what we are calling our mixtape. We are
Yeah.
not. We are releasing them all as singles. That was the idea, but they are like they collect together as a very empowered sound, as well as like with this message of self-worth, self-love, because we are like this first song, I Am the Money, We Are the Money. We feel like we have come to a healthy ego. We have come full circle. Right now, we just want we want to like embrace all the lessons that we have learned in all these years, like just being so stubbornly interested in what the universe has to tell us, and like we didn't really care about so much about like what you know the steps are for like
Yes, yes. Tell them. Tell them.
like you're supposed to what you're supposed to do is basically like go to school, get a good job, like what defines success as well, like what defines being ambitious, and like then after they get a baby, get have a baby, and then like the steps. So we are not like we're not just disinterested in the steps, like they
Yeah, we're not necessarily rebelling against
Yeah,
any
we're
of these
not
things.
rebelling
We're
either.
not. We are just, trying to do what we want to do. In the way that we want to do it, right? Like, and
Yeah,
kind of making our own path by walking it. By walking it and kind of following what really moves us, and we're trying to make something compelling, and that's why I'm the Money is really close to our hearts, right?
Yeah, it's the first song. Actually, we have composed stuff before this song, like Lead the Vibe, which is the name of this series of this podcast. We have a song called Lead the Vibe, actually, but it's in the old computer that died. So like this song that like we have connected to releasing, it feels like this is the one. This is the one to be shown first, because
Yeah, it kind of
yeah.
got evolved from the whole Lead the Vibe phase that we were in. And that phase kind of gave birth to this podcast also. And you guys are actually watching episode number 4 of this podcast, and this is a special one because we're gonna break down, like we are doing right now, the inspiration of I Am the Money, and also maybe some of the lyrics. You want to break some of the lyrics down for them?
Okay, so my lyrics is about like basically looking back and seeing my entire life and truly understanding it, and understanding me, and self-acceptance is at the heart of it, and seeing that like I am the money, like I am the shit, I am the true gold, I like,
The gold and the goal, right?
yeah.
Like oftentimes you are in pursuit of something external. Again, nothing wrong with anything, but we're just saying you live a happier, more integrated life if you are the goal. And you are more expressing yourself than trying to get something, right?
Yeah, like that you already have everything. You are the seed of everything, and you are the result of everything. And like it's like like what a lot of people say, like when they already achieve something, that it didn't, like achieving the thing didn't mean that they got happier. Like happiness was something else altogether to be worked on, and get and you think you need to get certain things to be happy, and so you don't work on your inner world to be happy first. And at
And
each
actually,
stage you want to get more things anyway. They're actually wholly separate, right? Like the whole process of achieving things is supposed to be a really fun, and like it's not supposed to be so engaged, not supposed to be so attached, basically.
yes, and fun, like you said, and again, the more we find walking this path, it's like we are more integrating things than rejecting things, right? More integrating our past versions of ourselves, than actually rejecting those things. Don't you agree?
Yeah, we are more and more understanding, oh, this is me, and this is okay, and this is what I truly feel, and this is okay. Like I think the way we grew up was everything wasn't okay, like and there's nothing wrong with being ambitious, because like you should aim for the stars, right? You know, like we believe we are magic, so like why not aim for the stars? But being very attached and expecting and all that, that makes you unhappy. And for me, like if I'm going to be aiming for the stars, it's because I want to be happy, right? So
Yes, for sure. And also, I just want to add a disclaimer here. This does not mean not working, you know. In fact, this mode makes us want to work harder, you know. It makes us want to do more, and actually, you know, and express more, and create more, you know. And what we find also that this mode of fully accepting yourself and being at peace with yourself actually puts you in a space of just kind of being inspired to connect more and express more and make more of your dreams come true.
right, so like something that I wrote recently and posted, basically, like instead of ambition, it's passion. You know, passion drives you and it brings you everywhere, and it's pure interest and excitement, and and with the healthy ego, it's just like a completely blissful process. You know, yeah. And so back to our song, right? Like
Yes.
our plans for our mixtape basically is going to be a continued exploration of all these sounds that we are talking about, and we are not opposed to anything outside of like what I just said, like urban stuff and like Asian instrumentations. Like besides that, we are also very interested in a lot of different sounds. I love the like saxophone stuff. I love orchestra music, African instruments, like everything. We are planning to definitely just organically see what goes and what fits. But the dancey thing is going to really drive the whole thing.
Oh yeah, naturally we feel that, no? Like our tracks, we just like them to make you move, you know, and we're gonna
I mean, it's fun
perform
for
the
us
song.
to perform as well.
Yes,
Like, yeah.
it's fun to perform, and also, you know, cause if you haven't seen our act, she sings, I rap, and we do stuff in between as well. So it's really kind of high energy, you know, like high energy, and so when it becomes dancey, or when we're connecting to that danciness, you know, it's something that really lights our fire, you know, and it's something that we really like, you know.
Yeah, but definitely, I would also like to do some ballads, some slower stuff, and connect in a very intimate way. Like we're going to do everything. It's just now, like now that we have opened that door, and we are just going to try and do our best and put out our music,
Yes,
without thinking too much about it. Last time we thought, like, you know, we need to be really educated in composing and engineering and all that, so we stop ourselves from just allowing that whole thing to come out of us. Like, I mean, I think I have been composing actually ever since I was a little girl, because I used to write songs with the piano, and in fact I have friends who reminded me of certain songs that I wrote, which is like, of course they were pretty lame, but but like I was doing that, and like then when we started doing really seriously, I never thought it was possible for me to add any part of it, you know, but now it's like 100%, this is what I want to do. So it's...
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure. And yeah, we're really enjoying ourselves. And I also want to tell you guys a bit about one of the parties that we had when we did our I Am the Money showcase, right? We actually organized a very special event, and there was you know, we did like limited number of tickets, and we actually invited you know, a select group of people, you know, a very interesting bunch of people, close friends, and even some people who connected with us along the way. We invited them to this what we called a backstage party, an immersion experience, right? So the idea was we worked with Contra Studios. A big shout out to Diego, all right, who hooked it up for us, with the sound and with the recording and stuff. It was really nice. It was a backstage party, so basically it was kind of a performance, but really informal, where we kind of like what we're doing right now. We talked about the songs, we talked about inspiration and things like that, and that was really fun. All right, and actually just want to show you guys this. As part of the backstage party, we decided to make some art together. Like we just want to do something, some performance art kind of vibe-ish stuff, right?
Yeah, we wanted everybody to participate in the message
Yeah.
of, okay, so basically, this is like a drawing board where they can write. What we pasted on top is,
Yeah.
I'm the hero of my own story. So in Spanish, it's soy el héroe, la heroína de mi propio historia. And so we wrote that, and then we wanted them all to just write anything they want to connect to that message. So like this
And it was
one that we liked
this
very
this
much.
proved pretty powerful, pretty transformative for the people, because like, okay, I'm not gonna say the names, but we just showed it. But mis sueños son míos, my dreams are mine. All right. Another person says, be your own hero, own yourself. And this is kind of the thing, the vibes that we were kind of going for with the track. We wanted people to just connect with this feeling that you are the shit. Just like I am the shit, right? I am the money, just like you are the money, right? And connect with your own power and with your own certainty. We don't have to go as far as power and all that kind of stuff. No, just certainty. Certainty over doubt, right?
Yes, certainty is basically this idea of like just completely trusting that the universe has your back. Everything is fine. Everything that you have gone through is meant to be. And I think it's so much faith that, at the risk of sounding very intense, like even if in this process you die, you're still cool with it.
Yes, cool with it.
And your death, yeah.
Yes, no, for sure. You're just kind of okay with everything. You're okay with everything, and then you can start to do or create what you want. We're not asking you to lie down. We're not asking you to take sit in the side, sit in the corner and let life pass you by. No. We're saying certainty over doubt. Just get that step going first. Accept yourself, and then once that's done, you can decide what you want to do. If you want to lie down while life passes you by, go ahead. If that's your thing. But you will find that that's not fun. That's not fine. In fact, grabbing life by the is actually more fun. And just going for your thing, going for your goals.
Yeah, in another way, we can also call it just like this certainty thing. We can also just call it like living very consciously, because you're just extremely aware of not knowing. That's one thing. You are aware that you cannot possibly know everything in the universe. So there's a letting go in it, and then being able to see everything more clearly from there instead of being fearful. And always putting some walls up to protect yourself. Like the book that we are reading, The Untethered Soul, the idea is to stretch your comfort zone all the way out that you can't even see the edges. Do not close your heart for any reason. Yeah.
A big shout out to Connor. I think he introduced the book to us.
He introduced the book to Eileen, and
To
Eileen
Eileen,
introduced the book
yeah,
to us.
and that book is amazing. We're gonna add a link. Do you remember who it's by?
Oh shit, I forgot his name. But The Untethered Soul.
Yeah, and we're gonna add a link to it. Once this video is uploaded and stuff. But it's an amazing book. You should read it, because it says, in a nutshell, like what she said. Don't have any safety zones. Expand yourself such that you're comfortable everywhere all the time, and just, this jungle that is life, you'll be prepared, no? you'll be prepared. You'll be ready to attack it.
So I just want to read one of the
Yes, please.
things that that's written here. It's when there's nothing left to burn, you set yourself on fire. This is a quote that was written here by Ritik's friend and our friend, by our friend Ritik's friend. And then the funny part was Ritik copied it and he wrote it again. Basically, this idiot.
Yeah, but it's such a fire quote that it's like
then we
whoa.
have to I mean I don't blame him for writing again, but you know he's a real funny guy. So we
Yes, and in
expect it.
fact, he's such a funny guy that he's doing a comedy set tomorrow.
Yes, he's doing a
Yeah,
stand-up
so-
tomorrow. Okay, so let's mention it here. Since today we didn't do That Foreign Show, which is a podcast that we host for ADR Networks. And I actually told him that I would introduce his comedy club thing, but we didn't do the show. So tomorrow Ritik's going to be at this Indian restaurant called Suvai. He's hosting a comedy night, and
Yes,
there'll be
yes,
like
yeah.
I think he will be doing stand-up, and another guy. I'm not sure if there's a third guy, and maybe Isaac. Yes. So yeah, okay.
And there's a particular joke that I want to hear. I hope he does it. So, and hope to see you guys there too. It'd be really fun. You know, a big shout out, Miko. If you're in town, come on down also tomorrow. And I just want to add also a big shout out to all of the people who've been commenting and waving at us on Instagram Live. You know, YouTube isn't moving much. I don't see much going on in YouTube.
Yeah,
But
I'm
we're gonna
confused with YouTube.
change that. We're gonna I'm confused what's going on here with the live chat.
Yeah,
Then
all
I
the
see some hearts. Oh, thank you.
And I
Love
have
back to
super
y'all.
no idea if this live
Yes.
stream on Instagram, whether we will be able to see it and comment later. So I'm sorry if we didn't write
Yeah, I've
back.
been trying to wave every now and then when I can. Hey Han, thank you, brother.
So
Your videos is really funny, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I've been telling him.
Yeah. And I just want to say one more thing. As part of the art immersion event, the backstage party that we did, right? We also got people to sign my hat. Can you see this hat that I got on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, I didn't want to choose this design, this kind of Cuban kind of military cut hat, but we decided to go for it because it's kind of unique. What do you guys think? I don't know. And we got people to actually sign it, and I'm
I
really
think since it's
touched
black,
by.
it's okay. You know, it's
Yeah,
not
right?
really
Kinda cool, right?
Yeah, it's like modified, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just really touched by the people who actually took the time to sign the hat. You know, we got someone saying here, Illis, and basically the same concept as this thing.
It
And
is-
this whole thing was just metaphorically what we want you guys to experience with the track. I Am the Money. It's now out everywhere. You can go listen to it on Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, everywhere, right? And that's the thing, you know, you are the hero of your own story. So you can write whatever you want, you know, and
Right,
yeah.
and then our way of helping people to connect to that, during our show, was actually for them to get creative. So asking them to write on the cab, asking them to write on the drawing board, and so I would like to also talk about when the song was released and the feedback that we got was just so overwhelming.
Yes, please do. We actually had intention, sorry to cut you off, we had the intention to keep this as a short stream, but you know, yeah, go ahead with that, and yeah, tell them, go ahead.
Yeah, basically we because it's a brand new, it's a debut, of our production skills. So we definitely did not expect such good feedback. We just wanted to put out stuff. We know it's not perfect. We don't know also whether it meets the standards, but we tried our best. And I mean, the last part before we actually uploaded it was listening on all these different speakers, and everything sounded different, and and then going back and tweaking here, tweaking there, and every single time then we're like, okay, I think this is it. Let's just put it out. Yeah, we are gonna
Yeah.
keep going and keep improving. And like for us, the main thing is always going to be our. It's always going to be our message. So like even if like the music is like there's something weird somewhere, or like the mix is something off somehow, we are like we still would like to tell you that like you can feel the message in our music, and so you can feel the power, and like it will just right through whatever imperfections that there might be.
Yes, beautifully said. Beautifully said. Yeah, and it also reminds me of this quote that you just showed me yesterday, right? Saying artists.
The relentless one?
No,
Or,
the one
no,
about artists actually never really finish their work; they just abandon it. You know, and I think that talks about the perfectionistic nature of artists and the kind of almost obsessive relationship that the art has with the artist, you know, that creates it, and how it's also important, and this we can learn from the artist, to let stuff go. It's ready, it's done, let it go. You know, just let it go, post it, whatever, just, you know, let it go and see what happens, you know.
Like letting go is such an important thing to learn. Letting anything go, cause like being hung up is really like it causes illness in the brain. It causes illness within you. You know, like when things get too important and you're stuck in that illusion of like life being too important, things being too important, can't laugh at yourself and all that, you know. So yeah, these are our thoughts. And like some of the reviews that we got, like I had like a friend who's like a real music lover, and she actually told me, like, I mean, she's been listening to all our stuff, and then she said, wow, she really likes this mix, because like one of the things she mentioned was like she wanted like to hear Isaac, like the excitement in his voice, and yeah, and she said she really felt it with this song. So like I'm very happy to have caught that, because like for this song we actually mixed it in the way to catch this live feel that we have, like, because we have had friends who told us like they really enjoyed listening to us live, and when they listen to like the recorded version, they can't really tell, they can't really like connect that,
feel us, no? They can't really feel our what we're about, right?
like I think so polished, and like what you are hearing on Spotify for any one artist is like that. So like we did this on purpose, where we mixed it in a way where you're going to hear this like a lot of power in the vocal, and it was fun to do that. Like, yeah,
Yeah, that one was big. That compliment was big because it kind of registered. You know, she's a real fan of music, and you know, recorded music and stuff. You know,
yeah,
and her opinions and stuff. So when she said that, was
yeah,
cool.
it
cool.
was a very very nice thing to hear. Yeah, and also like we had like DJ friends who told us that like they really like the song. They think it's fire, and like every single one of these comments like from the heart, like not coddling us. I mean, honestly, we're so open to hearing like people telling us, okay, actually, like I think that you could have improved in this or that, and like we're so open that like surprised that none came. No, like there were not even one like advice, you know, like, and we have so many good friends that would actually do that. So we
and these things are really like adding fuel to our creative fire, you know, to spur us to create more for you guys, create more music, and hope you guys enjoy.
Oh, Armando wrote a very nice thing.
Oh,
there.
shout out Armando.
Yeah.
Thanks you.
Thanks, Armando. That's really sweet.
Welcome to the stream. Yeah. We are actually about to do our track right now.
Yeah, I'll say a last thing first, like, because what Armando is saying, that he really enjoyed I Am the Money. I think one of the main things about doing this song is that we have decided to make more commercial songs from now, because we were so like up in our like like we were so in this, like we need to be underground because like I mean it's like in the Spanish, in a Mexican way of saying, like we were like mamon, you know, like about like, oh, this is good stuff, and then like we weren't really liking the idea of fame as well, because it's a lot of privacy gone. Now all that shit is not there. Like now, like we want to embrace the world. Like community is very important to us too. We
Yes,
really
community
see
is a big
how-
one for us.
Yeah, we really see how community makes people happy. Like it makes life worth living, and yeah, like I am really understanding a lot of things, and we want to make stuff that is digestible to the masses.
And in fact, this has always been our approach, and that's why our YouTube channel is Are You Illuminary? You know, we want to invite you guys to be a part of our community. You know, this community of people that enjoy good music, good art, and also that foreign show, which is an extension of Illuminary as well, in a way. Like that is another community that we are kind of developing of people who want to just hang out with each other, you know, get some good food, go to some nice places, and enjoy time with each other, and also travel. You know, travel is a
You
big
mean
thing.
like the foreigners that are here, is it?
Yeah, the foreigners that are here, and by
Like
extension,
we're
the
sharing
people.
all the like different information of what they can do to add value to their experience in Mexico, right? Like that foreign show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
No, because I don't know
And-
what you meant about going to have good food and all that.
Oh no, just thinking about the Michelin. We went
Oh,
and have
yeah.
Okay, we went and have tacos, right? Let me put this. let me say this correctly. We went and have tacos, all right, and we went to a specific place. We went to this place that claims to have a Michelin star. Now I'm going to say it's not that we are mamon or anything. It's just that we wanted to see what the fuss is about, right? So yeah, and we did that, and that was part of the a segment that we highlighted on that foreign show, and that's why I mentioned, you know, food and stuff and things like that, of people, community of people who are doing things together, and that we want to invite you guys also, right, to come on, join us, you know, join our YouTube channel, y'all. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We put up content. Now we're trying to put content more regularly. You know, like this podcast is going up.
Right. So I think that's a good spot to actually talk about how right now we just want to do. Like last time we didn't want to do. We want to feel.
Yeah,
We want
and
to,
this podcast is going up. We doing music. We got music stuff that's going up also. You know, and we're also going to be doing some other interesting stuff. Yeah, like, you know, we're gonna just
Yeah, as much as we can, we want to like just keep putting out as like a lot of like creative things. We are actually going at like as we're working as hard as we can, and we will get faster and connect more and more. And we would love for anyone to join us in any creative process. We are
Yes.
super open to any ideas that you guys might have.
Yes, so, you know, hit us up. You know where to find us. We are here for you guys. All right, I think it's about that time. Illuminary for the mind, soul.
I took a walk down River Lane,
once again, blind to the power of the spontaneous in the master story. Cotton was used to boo before we. Looking back, we've been so double stacked. Now we just brush it or get we stay non-stop. Rigor, benefit, 16 dimensional physics with physicists, mystically, mentally. Game 3, are you ill? Same eye as you, the black sheep color. We really indigo blue.
Illuminati riding high game up in the yard. Are you ill? Independent, militant, focus, yeah. Gravitating the love we start. Stars like past, peace exists if we say yeah. Yeah. Doing our own thing without needing, not giving the F. LIP masters on the bones and two, but life, no strife. Vader coming later and she spitting on the mic. We'll been doing our own thing for so long, we out of sight.
Yeah.
I am the money.
I am the money.
Just hold on to my voice. You are the money.
Money.
You are the money. Completing who you are the money. You are. There's nothing too dramatic. Nothing too dramatic. Say, no. There's nothing too dramatic.
Yeah.
Nothing too dramatic. Say, no. 'Cause I really just know.
Blind to the power of the spontaneous in the master story. Cotton was used to boo before we. Looking back, we've been so double stacked. Now we just brush it up, we stay non-stop. Rigor, benefit, 16 dimensional physics with physicists, mystically, mentally.
Right, so
Yeah.
that was I Am the Money done for you on this live stream. It's we are going to do a music video for it soon, and we are actually right now trying to collect more funds for it. So we appreciate any tips, like propinas that you have for us. Like
Yeah.
we have a Ko-fi site right now. Is Ko, as in KO-FI/Illuminary. So like if you go there, you can just give us any tip from like $5 and stuff like that. And
Yeah, we're gonna set that up soon. We're supposed to have it done with the stream so that you guys can actually go in and and just click, like
Yeah, you
send
can
us stuff.
click on it
But we're
directly.
gonna hook that up, and yeah, we have that really in the pipeline. We have some things that we want to shoot for that, and we also have some other things that we want to shoot for you guys. So it's gonna be really interesting and exciting. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed that track. Let us know, and also again, if you want to hear it, it's out everywhere. I Am the Money.
All right, so I think that's the end of our stream. Thank you
Yes,
so much for
yes.
joining us. Oh my god, I just look completely washed
Yeah,
out
there's something
and
going
yellow
on with this.
from like on the Instagram. But yeah, well, like this whole stream is right on YouTube. You can go into our YouTube channel, youtube.com/IULuminary, and you can find this entire stream there. And yeah, like I think the sound will be better as well because we are actually fully hooked to the system, the OBS system. So thank you
Yes,
so much
but
for
you know,
joining us.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we're actually just gonna go and check the sound also, cause I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope the sound was good for you guys. So yeah, thank you so much. We are Illuminary. I'm Isaac Rakesh.
I'm Celestine Angel, and we're
And-
signing out.
Peace.
Maybe not space.